Hello, guys, and welcome to Lag and Popcorn. Today, we are going to be talking about something which we don't really talk about on this channel, which is going to be my experience in the movie theater for 5 whole hours. So, I really don't get too much free time. This Tuesday, I actually did get a day off. So I thought to myself, why not go watch a movie or watch two movies? Okay, we're gonna be talking about those two movies in depth equally. So, I really wanted to watch Obsession first because it was really hyped and I had heard a lot of good things about it. So So the cinephile in me told to myself, thought to myself, that why not go and watch a movie? And I actually wanted to watch Michael as well, but I didn't get the time. So I thought to myself, I mean, the timings aligned perfectly. So why not watch both movies together? So I got off from my home and I got the ticket to Obsession and Michael at the same time because I did not have the guts to confront the ticket seller to go again to the box office and buy the ticket of Michael again. I just did not have that guts. So I bought both tickets simultaneously at the same time and I entered. So my first show was of Obsession. So let's talk about Obsession. It is a very creepy movie. It is definitely a very creepy movie. But the aesthetics of the film are very eerie, right? It lingers with you. They don't really cut it off, right? There's very little sudden cuts, but there are a lot of long sequences, a lot of retention sequences where they really make you feel creeped out and they they have made the movie really unsettling and it's the main part of it. It's the psychological horror of the movie which really differentiates it from other horror movies. It's a very well made movie. I'm not going to say the concept is, very new or something out of the ordinary. It is quite a generic concept, but the execution, I would say, is nearly perfect. So, Obsession was a movie which you would like if you really like psychological horror movies, but if you can't handle horror movies, then this movie is not for you because I barely got out of the theater. I was just absolutely traumatized. Like, after watching the movie, I was absolutely traumatized. It it left me shell shocked. So I would highly recommend to go and watch the movie because it is definitely a good watch. And it's not even that long, so you won't really get bored as well. So the next movie which I was anticipating for a long time was Michael. So I got off of the Obsession show and I went back into the theater adjacent to the previous theater and the show started for Michael. So actually, a very hot take. I liked Michael more than Obsession because Michael Jackson has always been like one of the greatest pop idols ever, and I highly regard him as my idol. I really like that person, and watching a movie about him, it was the best experience out of all. So the first part of Michael is basically how his father really abused him and he was really harsh on him. And the second part of the movie is just Michael Jackson aura farming. the entire time, and I love that part. The second part of the movie was absolutely amazing because it shows you how great of a person and how popular Michael Jackson was, how loved he was. There's literally people fainting here and there in his concerts, and that is absolutely amazing to see on the big screen. And one thing which I would like to point out is the music and the direction. I mean, I loved the direction. They did not go with the generic biopic type movie. It was quite different from all those movies, and I really enjoyed the part where Michael Jackson was rising to fame. The part where he rises to fame the is my most loved part of the movie. And this movie is wholly dedicated to Michael Jackson. And at the end of the movie, they also showed uh, a text on the screen which had written that the story continues. So there's gonna be Michael 2, which I'm really excited for, actually. So that was my opinion on these two movies. After I came home, I actually looked back on those movies and I realized one thing, that movies are able to bring out such emotions in you. That's why I really like watching movies, and that's why I call myself a cinephile. So, thank you so much for watching, and keep watching Lag and Popcorn. Enjoy. Bye bye.